No suffering is too great.
I am not a king, I am not a god, I am Hunkpain!
What's good, YouTube, and welcome to Tano. Previously in Warframe, we did a Harmony level cap build. Now it is time for the Evensong level cap. But first, let me show you how this weapon handles level cap.
Destruction approaches.
We'd like to think we have some form of control still, making our constant binary choices and voicing our equally shallow opinions more loudly or quietly.
Who's next on the chopping block?
Autonomy is an illusion. Autonomy is an illusion.
And welcome back, Tano. I really hope you enjoyed this speedrun. Now it is time for the build and simulacrum. And now for the builds. But before that, I want to say everything I show you or tell you in every video isn't written on a stone, and there is millions of combinations in Warframe. I can't cover them in every video. But everything is for your toolkit in your brain. Starting with the Archon Shards. 2 Emerald Archon Shards to push the corrosive stacks to 14 to armor strip enemies. Because we're gonna mod our Evensong with corrosive, but you can mod other weapons and you mod your Evensong with whatever you want, and you use that weapon to prime with. The reason we're using Emerald Archon Shards, so we don't rely on any Helmith ability to armor strip, or Unairu Focus School to armor strip. Other Archon Shards, you can use whatever you want. For Helmith ability, we're gonna go for Nourish. Nourish will proc Viral, Evensong will proc Corrosive and armor strip enemies. Mamma mia, Gogito. And now for Nidus build, and you can apply this on any Warframe. I just want you to know that the Aura Rifle Amp, Arcane Acceleration, Arcane Rage, I didn't use them on the speedrun level cap, but if you do, you will do better than what you saw. Simple as that. Teaming Virulence, just to show what Nidus can do with this. And of course, if you use, for example, Revenant, you can go with the Augment Thrall. If you use, for example, Chroma, Vex, it's a lot. So, yeah. Now, Evensong build. First thing first, the unique trait, Evensong. So, the damage dealt by Evensong arrows applies 7 attacks of puncture status, which reduce the target damage output by 100% and increase critical chance of damage taken by 35%. Really good. Kills with Evensong activate Evensong Devotion, a buff that increase multi-shot by 35% for allies. Okay, Suration if you're going against Thraxis. If not, you're going to be using one of the multiplicative faction mod damage mods. Don't say I didn't tell you. Galvanized Chamber for multi-shot, Vital Sense for critical damage, Vigilante Armaments for multi-shot and enhancing critical hits, Point Strike for critical chance. If you don't mind the long charged shot, you're gonna be using critical delay, of course. Malignant Force for toxin and statue chance, high voltage for electricity and statue chance, hunter munition 30% chance to apply slash, vigilante supplies to convert secondary ammo pickups for 30% of ammo pickups, and 20% chance to enhance critical hits from primary weapons. This is the reason I'm speaking fast so we can go through them all. Most of you will just take screenshot and just start following the build in Elite Sanctuary. Primary Deadhead if you're going against Thraxis, or you can do some nice headshots in the normal star missions. Otherwise, you want to go with say, primary Mercilites or long bow sharp shot, depends on what you like. The weapon is built for corrosive, and that's what we're gonna try first. Now for the companion, a lot of options. If you're using Nourish, you don't read Panzer Pafaila. If you want loot, you can go for Smita Kavat. This is the Smita Kavat build for charm and so on. If you want to enhance the weapon, okay, you can go for Nautilus. Okay, this is the build for Nautilus to pull enemies in, and Volclock build with the Vigilante set. Alright, now I'm gonna go with Nautilus for this time, just because Panzer Profiler I don't need it because I have Nourish in. And let's try this against this level 225 heavy corrupted gunners. But remember, we need to remove Suration, and we go here. There you go. Boom, easy as that. Now for the heavy corrupted gunners, of course, we're going to be switching the build from Suration additive damage to the Primed Bane multiplicative damage. Now if you want to enhance the weapon even further a bit and you don't like Hunter Munition as it have a high slash, okay, you can use Suration in here instead of Hunter Munition, but the build like this, it is good and very powerful the way it is. Primary deadhead if you can land headshots and headshot multipliers. Otherwise, as I said, use the primary mercilize. Now, let's go. This is the first style I will show you, still using the corrosive. Okay, let me go in there. And as you can see, the weapon takes these enemies very seriously. Look at that, charged shot. Boom. And now, since the charged shot is AoE, we're gonna be playing around that with the new status rework of a blast. Okay, as you saw there is 1 million shot. Boom and boom, simple as that. Now, as I told you, the weapon is a bit slow, so yeah. Okay, now if we want to mod this weapon for viral, we can just remove the high voltage and switch it with the cold. There you go. Of course, you're gonna be using the primed crew rounds, okay, for cold in here, so you have viral already. But if you want to go, for example, for blast, and it will be a video explaining all the stuff about blast that changed and everything. Blast deal 30% of base damage after 1.5 seconds as an explosion at 10 stacks or on death. Stacks deal their damage simultaneously to enemies within 5 meters while staggering them. Simple as that. Now we have nourish for viral. Here we go. Now let's check this out. Okay, charged shot. Now when we kill this guy, and of course we have the galvanized, so we need to do a couple of kills for the damage to scale. There you go. Now as you can see, we start to scale already. Boom, landing some headshots. Charged shot. And at this, like in this build, charged shot is really a good option in here. As you can see, the blast after a death, you can see all the damage that it's doing. Now there is a lot of better weapons than this, like the Halkar or whatever. Like there is a lot of ways to do this. I mean, even frigging Okukur or Nukor or Cyclone or Galaxion or any of these weapons or glaives or any of that can benefit a lot from the blast rework. So yeah, the Thrax Centurion modding for corrosive using Serration and a Deadhead Arcane. Okay, let's go. There is nothing to prove here as it killed the level cap, no problemo, even without the arcanes and the aura. Check this out. As you can see, the overguard is taken down. The stacks of corrosive will not reach 14, and he will be dead before that. Now let's try charged shot. Boom, charged shot, another charged shot. Check that out. As you can see, the guaranteed puncture is already in there. As you can see, the weapon does hundreds of thousands of damage. It's a really good weapon. Okay. And yeah, that's activating Nourish. Nourish is really important in here. As you can see, the more we kill, like the galvanized having its effect. And of course, you need to land head shots. And I will highly recommend that when you go against Thraxes with Evensong, okay, you're gonna be using Magos Lockdown from Fortuna. There you go. So for example, after you take the overguard, you lock him down like so. Okay, and then you can do and land headshots, as it's really hard when the Thraxes are moving around all loads. And to be honest with you, I don't think you should take this weapon to Thraxes and level cap. This weapon is too slow, to be honest with you, because I don't want you to build it and you say, oh Hank, I made a mistake, this weapon is not good. And by this we reach the end of the video. In conclusion, this weapon is really good. I would say 5 out of 10. It's the worst between the 3 Jade signature weapons. I would recommend that you use it in normal Star Shard or Steel Path, maybe until level 2000. It's very comfortable and nice to use. I wouldn't recommend to use it on the Void Cascade. It's very slow to kill Thraxes. So you would say, why did you build a tank? I build it so you don't have to if you don't like it. This weapon is really expensive, as you will need a lot of things to make this one work. And it cannot carry itself in your arsenal. You will need different weapons to prime, to prop things and stuff like that. Even though I took it without aura or arcanes, still I had to use different weapons when this one ran a bit out of ammo, or it cannot kill so fast Thraxes. So Cascade, no. So that's it. That's my honest opinion about this weapon. It feels like a copy of Dread, to be honest, but in Incarnate Dread I think it's way better. So if you want to go for something like Evensong, I believe Dread will be the better option for you. Now remember to hit the like, subscribe, turn the bell on, as there is a lot of incoming content about Jade Shadow update, the status rework, explain, Frost, Ember, a lot of things. Canter level cap build is coming, and Canter is way better than Evensong. I released Evensong before the Canter, as this is what you asked on my previous Harmony build. So I listened to my community. Join our Discord link in the description, and I will see you guys next time.
I am not a king, I am not a god, I am Hunkpain.